How's it going? Happy New Year, everybody. This is the New Year podcast, the first podcast of 2019. If you're on the Patreon, thank you for patroning me, and this is my friend Brady. How are you doing, Brady?
I am friend Brady. Hello.
Hello.
I'm doing good.
Yeah. So how you been this past December? Busy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. 2 jobs.
Oh, yeah, because you're working at EB and you're working Subway.
Yeah.
So how's that? How is working EB during the holiday?
It's better than Subway.
Really? Really?
No one gets mad about shit. Like, I didn't ruin anyone's Christmas because I put less pickles on it that you asked me for, you dick.
Really? Because, like, I worked retail 3 Christmases in my lifetime, and it was just hell every single time. I didn't think working fast food would be, like, worse than that.
I think the thing is that with EB Games, you work with people that are looking for things for kids. It's not just adults being like, well, it should have been like this, it should be like that. It's like, well, it says here in the price. I'm like, well, if you read the fine print, that says that. And they're like, oh, my bad. And then, I don't know, people are a little bit nicer.
When they're getting stuff for their kids, it probably matters less to them. But when they're making a sandwich, they'll throw a tantrum. Yeah. Because it's for them.
It's like, and like, even if they can't find what they're looking for at our store, I always suggest the next better option.
Yeah. That was me when I used to work at Toys R Us. If we didn't have anything, I was like, go to this store. And they're like, I was already there, and they told me to go here.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure if you've already checked these places, but like, check Best Buy, check these local comic book stores, because we don't carry PS2 games anymore.
Strange Adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like things like that, and they would be like,
games,
they'd be like, wow, you like know everything, or like they'll come up and be like, I don't know much about video games, so, and like, that's like, okay, you just threw bait onto yourself, and now we get to capture you.
Like, you know the difference between like a Wii and a Wii U, and they're like, you know everything about games.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know anything about video games. I'm like, and that's why we're here to help.
It's really interesting because I see people like on Twitter all the time making fun of people that like don't know a basic video game thing. Like, look at this idiot. It's like, ever consider they're not an idiot and they just don't know anything about video games?
I think the dumbest thing I've heard is someone go, I've been petitioning for my son to be able to play Zelda on his Xbox. And I just looked over at my manager, my assistant manager, and he just kind of looked at me. He was like, and then as soon as she left, I was just like, what the hell?
That's just not how that works.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. It's like, I'm petitioning to get Breaking Bad on, like, Fox. Like, it's that network makes that show. It's just that just doesn't work that way. But people just don't know that.
I want Bugs Bunny on Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. Like,
I'm petitioning to get Bugs Bunny in the new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it'll happen.
I don't know.
Wait, I think, who owns... No, Disney owns Star Wars, Warner owns Bugs Bunny, so they don't... Because I was thinking, like, Disney owns everything at this point. Do they own... I had to think, like, do they own Bugs Bunny right now? No, they don't. They will someday, though. Someday it'll happen. Disney's going to buy Warner. I think Warner is, like, the second biggest thing next to Disney, I think.
I think it's going to go like this. It's going to be Disney, Google, Walmart, McDonald's.
Disney, Google,
like those.
Walmart, McDonald's. I don't know what McDonald's is that.
I don't know.
I don't know. What are, like, the biggest companies in the world? Speaking of McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. I
got some stories from a New Year's. So, New Year's just happened. You couldn't make it because you were doing stuff with friends and your significant other. Yeah. But Robbie, Alejandro, and I, we got fucking tilted, and we drank a lot, and we played Fortnite Monopoly, which, like, my mom got it for me as a joke gift, and it was surprisingly, like, actually really fun. Because there's no money involved. It's just you get hit points, and like when you own different properties, if someone lands on your property, they take damage because you can pick them off. Also, there's another dice you roll. It'll make you either build a wall so you can like not take damage for that turn, or you can put a wall on a space so somebody will have to stop in that space if they hit it instead of like going past it with their however much they have left. And there's like the boogie bomb you can roll, which that was the only thing that was kind of inaccurate to like Fortnite. Like, cause I know the boogie bomb is like a stun grenade. They dance and they can't attack for a second. In Fortnite Monopoly, the boogie bomb does 1 damage to everybody, which isn't how it works, but, you know, whatever.
If anything, it should make him miss a turn.
Yeah, it could do something like that. But, yeah, there's surprisingly, like, a lot to it. It's a lot different than regular Monopoly, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, after we played that, it was like 5 in the morning, and I said, we gotta go on an adventure! Because last year we walked to McDonald's, they wouldn't let us in, and we knew the same would happen.
Yeah.
So we went to Shoppers Drug Mart, and I bought a can of Vienna sausages. We also bought noodles, just like last year. Yeah. And when we were walking back, I was eating the Vienna sausages. This year I liked them. I ate the whole thing except the last one. And I was thinking about how McDonald's would not let us in. And I just go, fuck McDonald's! Yelled at as loud as I can and threw it at Burger King. And when I got back to the house, I was like, that was Burger King and not McDonald's. But yeah, there's a fucking blotch on the... It was at the sign where that's at the drive-thru when you order your... Like, I threw it at that. God. It hit, like, the very corner of it and bounced off and landed in the bushes. But there's some, like, pink goo on the edge of the sign because drunk James biffed it at it. Oh, my God. That was my New Year's night. What'd you do for New Year's?
I went to Tim Hortons and hung out, and then we went to play Smash Brothers, and that was
okay.
Like,
right on.
It wasn't anything...
A lot less reckless than stupid shit we were doing.
Less rowdy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. We played a lot of Smash Bros as well. That came out last month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting how recent that came out. Did you got everything unlocked? Do you have
I haven't beaten Spirits Mode. I've been taking my sweet ass time with that because I'm going between Smash Bros and Katamari. And see, I wasn't gonna pick Katamari up on launch.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I want to see the second one get remade as well. So please,
second one's, what is it, Beautiful Katamari, or We Love Katamari,
yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
Because there was a 360 one, then there was a PC, or a PS3 one.
Yeah.
I've never played any of them, though I got the remaster on Switch, and I've played, like, the first level, and I thought it was really cool, but I just haven't gone back to it at the time. It's too much shit to play, man.
Yeah.
And half the time I'm playing stuff, it's not for fun, it's for Nitrocast, which, speaking of Nitrocast, may as well talk about what I put out this month. I don't remember. Alright, next subject. Anyway, I did that, what was the first thing I put out this month? The Yomawari. That was a game people have been, like, recommending me nonstop for, like, years now. And I finally did it, because it came out on Switch. I think I picked it up the day it came out. Maybe not. Maybe a week after.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it kind of came out and had a pretty quiet release. Like, it just kind of came out, and I didn't see any advertising for it. I saw the EB. I was like, oh, that's out. And, I don't know. It was either that or I pre-ordered it and I went to get it the day it came out. I don't remember. It was one of that. Either that or that. But, yeah, got that. It was pretty good. I liked it a lot. It's just a big focus on exploration, and you know I really love games to explore. It was actually pretty freaky. I have a hard time getting scared by games, so it was nice feeling like scared. Yeah, I know you don't. You're not a big spooky game guy. What else? I also put out that How Canadian TV Shaped Me video. Yeah, that was a really big and personal project for me. And I was expecting it to do like less good than my videos usually do, which it did. But like the feedback on that thing was phenomenal. Like it was, I couldn't believe like how many people like just said really nice things on that video. Like I got a lot of people saying they were also from Nova Scotia. I didn't realize that many people who watch me live in Nova Scotia. That was pretty crazy. Now I think I'm gonna get like kidnapped here or something. Because all these people.
Someone's gonna be like, "Yo, let's get them, boys."
Let's get them, boys. I've only been recognized here twice in public.
I think I've been recognized twice every now and then.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I went to Halcon, and not even 2 minutes there in the pre-register line, someone was like, I like you in the videos, by the way. You guys do some good videos, and I'm like, it's not even like 2 minutes, man, and I'm getting noticed. I was like, whatever.
Yeah,
but
it's crazy. For me, did I talk about last time I got recognized? It was at the bus stop. It was the bridge terminal.
Yeah, you were saying something about that.
It was kind of awkward. Like, there's this girl, and she, like, shouting at me from across the way, like, hey, excuse me! And, like, me being me, I'm an idiot. I don't know how to react in public, so I'm like, eh? So she was like, hey, yo, you're a Nitro Rat. I was like, yeah, I'm going home. And I don't know what to say. Like,
I'm going home.
I'm still not good at, like, knowing what to do when someone recognizes me. In New Jersey, when we got recognized tons at the convention, it was easy, because, like, you just act like a ridiculous man. But when you're in public,
or just say something random about me.
Oh yeah, just make up stuff about Brady and get Brady mad at me. That was good.
I was like, man, I'm going back to the hotel room to nap and play Puyo Tetris.
But yeah, getting recognized in public is like I don't know what to do yet. So I don't know. Anyway, What else? The Canadian TV video. That was a trip and a half because I was rewatching a lot of old stuff, and I was really surprised like how much of this stuff used to really hold up. And I feel like we were like the last generation that got to grow up with like traditional animation.
Yeah.
Because everything is Flash now. But shows like Martin Mystery, Totally Spies, Clash of the Titans, all that was done by hand, like actual frame-by-frame movement.
Even stuff that we grew up with now has transitioned into 3D animation, and it looks terrible.
Some of it does. There's some 3D shows that look good. But just so many shows that now are animated in Flash. Like Fairly Odd Parents is animated in Flash now, and it looks like garbage because like they're not drawing every frame anymore. They just draw the characters once and then move them around, and I hate how shows look like that. What can you do? But it wasn't just the shows, but also like the bumpers and stuff, the channels themselves, the zone. I got to talk about Carlos, and I got like so many people like just so happy that somebody out there is like talking about this stuff because it just gets so swept under the rug and nobody ever remembers it. But and I was so surprised by the amount of people from so many other countries that also told me that they grew up with I got people from Italy, Germany, Australia, New Zealand, like all over the world being like, hey, we had What's With Andy, or we had this show or that show, and even ones that like I wouldn't expect them to, like Being Ian and stuff. Even a lot of people from the States. There's a channel called like Kubo or something that has a lot of Canadian shows now, which is really interesting. So like I made that video with the mindset like nobody knows these shows, but apparently a lot of people know these shows, and that was like
it's just no one's talking about.
Yeah, it was amazing to see that many people like did know about a lot of these shows. Yeah, and that was awesome. Apparently, Prank Patrol, there's an Australian version of it with an Australian host. And I think that's like still ongoing. Someone said that might still be ongoing, or at least ran a lot longer than Canadian Prank Patrol. And that's like learning a lot of stuff. Like that video has actually had my favorite comment section ever because like I find a lot of comments on a video, it's always like, "Yeah, you finally reviewed this" or whatever.
Or now can you review this?
Or now can you review this? Or it's just like people kind of competing to tell the best joke, and it's like I don't know. I feel only like half the comments are just actually about what they liked about the review, but this was just like nothing but like, hey, I like this show. It was actually just conversation for once, and it was super cool to like go through, and I replied to like a lot of people, and it was awesome. Again, it didn't do as well as most videos do, but it's been a slow burn. I feel those views are still trickling in. Where like Astrobot bombed, and it's just staying at 50,000 views, and it's not getting more.
I love that game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, this has been a slow burn. Those views are still trickling in. I think it's almost at 70,000 now, which is actually pretty all right. So yeah, I'm glad people are enjoying that.
Yeah.
But speaking of Astrobot,
this man here for Christmas, he was like, got you something cool. Not even like you're like oh, speaking about amiibos, because I was talking about amiibos, it's like got you something you might like for Christmas, and I was like listen, dude, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm gonna like it. It's Christmas. You give me something.
I've been like teasing you about it for like a month because I got you a PSVR, and like I kept like trying to make your expectations as modest as possible. Every time we'd bring it up, I would be like, I think you'll like it. No, I'm sure you'll like it, but I mean, I just hope you'll be able to use it, but I'm sure you'll like it.
Well, I got you some jokey shit. I got you the Fortnite.
You got me. I actually love this thing. You got me the pink teddy bear, Cuddle Team Leader from Fortnite. Honestly, I love that bear so much. The idea that you can play this like competitive shooter as a big stupid looking teddy bear is like the funniest thing to me. So that's the skin I use because it was just in the store. And you also got me some V-Bucks. Yeah. Which I haven't used yet because every time I go in the store, I'm like, I don't want any of this. I'm waiting for the Carlton dance to be there. But I mean, I don't even play Fortnite enough to really be checking every day. Yeah. I'm too busy playing real games. Like I've been playing Breath of the Wild a lot. Yeah. But anyway, we're getting off topic. Back to VR.
Yeah. So you're like teasing at some stuff, and I was just like, I don't know what you get me. Something nice. And then you were messaging like Kai and my grandmother and all that, and just being like,
"Oh, did your grandmother see that message?"
Yeah, she actually just seen it today.
Today?
Yeah,
really?
Because like she didn't know about the pending part on the.
I messaged her that like more than a month ago.
Yeah, because
like in November.
She didn't notice that it was in like the pending approval thing.
Oh my god!
And then she was like, Tell James I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to come off as I'm ignoring him. It's just like I didn't know.
I thought she just never saw it, and I guess she did never see it.
And then Kai was just like, oh, holy shit.
I missed him to make, because I just want to make sure no one, I didn't think anyone else would get it for you, but I just wanted to make sure no one else got you that.
Yeah. No one got me that. So I come over and I open up the box and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, this just has to be the box. Like,
I had you thinking
I
had you thinking I was trolling you, and I put your actual gift in the PSVR box that mine came in, but it was actually just a PSVR.
Then a manual, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, are you serious? I was like, man, you shouldn't have spent that much money on it.
Well, I got it. It was on sale for only $250 Canadian, which is like crazy good. Those things are like $500 new, I think, $400 new. Yeah, so it saved like a good $150 on it.
Yeah.
Also, since I can claim it on my taxes because video games are my job, and I can claim a lot of that kind of hardware stuff on taxes. So yeah, that's another.
Yeah. Bonus. So like, I've been playing it. I've been playing Astrobot. I haven't touched Moss yet.
Oh really?
I haven't seen anything.
I really want to play Moss. I haven't had it. Yeah.
So I'm thinking I might try that out soon. I've been playing To the Top. We were playing
that
the
game,
multiplayer.
To the Top is so much fun. I love that game.
The music is so good.
That game's got such good music. It's just like 12 or like 30. It's not a very big soundtrack, but it's just like 12 or 13 songs from like really what's the word I'm looking for? Uncommon. Really like indie or underground, I don't know, music terms. Not well known. Yeah, very not well known niche kind of bands that just do like really nice like synth pop. Yeah. Yeah, I really love those songs.
Bumping tunes. And then we were playing Rec Room and
yeah, you're not having a good time with the paintball game.
Like it's just the moving. Like I wish, like we were saying earlier today, I wish there was a Move controller with the analog stick merged with the one with the ball on it.
Yeah. Because this is what you had for like PS3. Yeah. It only tracks this one because it needs the ball.
Yeah.
They need a stick controller with a ball on it so it can track that and then have some buttons as well. Because the problem is, when you have two of these things, the way you move is you hold the button and you aim it where you want to go, like a joystick, and it's so clunky.
Because, like, to be honest, you don't need this on this end as well.
No.
And if you really needed to, you could just hold it like this.
Yeah, exactly. They just need one with a stick on it. They did file a patent a couple of months ago for like a new VR controller that has a stick, because they just recycled the PlayStation Move stuff. Hopefully
I had to buy them from my store because they were on sale though.
Oh really?
So,
how much did they cost?
They were $99.99 plus tax. So I mean,
it's like so much money.
I was like, I don't want to wait around and I want to play To the Top. The hell with it.
I was gonna say you could just get them at a pawn shop for like $10.
I didn't. I was just like, you know what? I'll get new ones. Then I won't have to worry about them being in shit condition.
At least the new ones do have the updated USB port. It has USB 3. Is that what it is? USB 3?
Yeah.
That's like USB 2, I think. I don't know. That's like the PS3 one's got the PS4
on top of that, I'm glad I got brand new ones because I was playing To the Top.
Yeah.
And I was moving around and I accidentally dabbed my spaghetti dinner.
Oh.
With the ball, and then I was moving my hand. I was like, "What is this?" And I pulled off my headset. I was like, "Oh man!"
Covered in spaghetti. Oh my god.
It was just like
I think the new ones might also track slightly better.
Yeah.
I don't know for certain, but I heard something about that. I've never used the new ones, so. I feel the tracking in Rec Room isn't as good as it used to, because like I haven't played it in a long time.
It's very laggy.
It's kind of laggy. Like the game stutters a lot now. It used to be really smooth, but
and I played it for a little bit on your VR.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, I don't know. To the Top runs fine though.
Yeah,
tracking's really good on that one. Yeah. So it's really weird because you think the tracking would just be the same for every game, but they have to program that. Yeah. So like the motion tracking is like not good in some PS4 games, and it's really good in others. All like the first party like Sony stuff is like the controller tracking in Astrobot's really good. Going back to Astrobot, you've been playing that.
I've been playing it. I'm like, yo, this platformer game is nuts.
It's crazy good. Yeah. How far did you get now?
I think I'm on World 3 now. It's
so you're just halfway through the game, or more than halfway through.
And then I'm gonna go and do the challenges. But man, I think my favorite is just like the monkey boss.
Yeah.
Because it just reminds me of Donkey Kong. I'm just like Little Mario fighting Donkey
Was
freaking fishing out his teeth and shit.
Was the squid boss the second one?
Yeah.
So the bird boss is the third one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one. I love that boss so much. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
The fourth one is this weird spider one. I didn't like that much.
I don't want to deal with spiders.
She looks like a librarian. She looks like a Monsters Inc. character. Okay. You know, with the glasses, like the you can't take your order, whatever. She looks like that character. That one. She looks like that character, and I just hate those glasses. Yeah. I hate that kind of character.
The pointy tipped glasses.
I forget what the fifth one is, because you do the fifth boss. Oh, the fifth one's a giant squid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the last boss is that alien that beat up your ship in the beginning. That last alien boss is like one of the coolest final bosses I've ever played. Yeah. I cannot wait till you get there, because it is such a freaking cool final boss. I'm not gonna spoil it obviously, but it is crazy cool what they do with that boss. Is that all you played in VR so far?
Pretty much. I tried that Spider-Man Homecoming thing.
Oh, that
I was like,
free to download little thing.
Where you shoot webs and
you
stuff.
You shoot webs at stuff and that's it. It's
I was at least hoping to swing from webs.
You get to swing once and it's like, oh, that's it.
Oh, it took me to another part so I can shoot more. I'm like,
VR Spider-Man, the game done properly, would be super cool. I just want to be able to swing with the VR controllers. That'd be awesome. Speaking of VR, there's that Persona 5 teaser.
PR.
And it says it's going to be announced 2019-3. I don't know if that means the 3rd of this month, so tomorrow, or if it means the 3rd month. Probably the 3rd month. But it's called Persona 5 R. People are thinking it's called R because it's going to be VR.
Yeah,
because it's confirmed it's a PlayStation game, because the PlayStation logo's at the beginning, so it's definitely not going to be a Switch port. Unless it's a Vita port, which is also going to get ported to the Switch. Who knows? But yeah, some people are thinking it's going to be a VR Persona thing somehow. Which Persona 4 or Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight has that VR mode. So I don't know if it's going to be something like that. But yeah, I don't know what that'll be. It'll be, I don't know. So yeah, that's video games.
Yeah, not the Persona, the virtual reality VR is really good.
Oh, we didn't talk about Granicore. We didn't really do much for Granicore.
Yeah, no.
We did the Duns Christmas video.
Diddly Duns.
Diddly Duns Christmas video. That's why I wanted to have Nick on this podcast so we could talk about that. But Nick couldn't make it because he went back to work today after the holiday season, and he just didn't have make the time for it. I want to get Brandon on this too, but Brandon also his flights got messed up because Brandon lives in Montreal now, so he was only in town for so long and he had to he didn't have the time. But we'll get them both on some other time for sure. But I made a new Duns Christmas video. For those that don't know, over on Granicore. Well, it's not made for Granicore. It's made for this yearly Christmas party that my friend Dun hosts.
Fitting to...
and it's basically the joke is that Christmas gets messed up somehow. So there's a short film following Nick and Dun, and then they gotta fix Christmas. So last year was kind of a conclusion to it.
Yeah.
But this year we wanted to do another one, so we did this documentary style thing. Dun couldn't do it at all because Dun was really busy with school and work. So.
What better way?
What better way than to make a documentary about Dun? And it starts off it seems like it's gonna be this heartfelt thing, a tribute to Dun, for hosting the party and being a cool friend every year. But it just gets ridiculous to everyone we interview.
Yeah.
You were in it. Yeah, we interviewed you, and everyone just made up ridiculous bullshit about him. That's on the Granicore channel if you want to check that out. I mean, again, a lot of it's gonna be inside jokes. So you're probably not gonna get most of it. It's made for the people going to that party, but it's still a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, is that really the only thing we've done for Granicore?
I think so. Let me go on the Granicore channel.
Because I know the thing we already talked about
Brady by Mistake.
Brady by Mistake, where it was we were working on that for quite a while, actually.
We actually did something today, not for Granicore, but a sketch comedy thing
that you might be able to see in the future.
My Life in Gaming wanted me to do a fake 80s commercial for a VHS tape thing they're doing. So we did that. We did a fake Game Genie commercial where you're what do you say?
God, these games are so hard. Man, I wish there was a way to make them easier.
Yeah, and because you say I wish, and then the game genie's like, I'm here, and I'm wearing like we were like, what does a game genie look like? So I have like the big genie beard. I'm wearing like a poncho, and I have a Mario hat on.
I was just like Mario hat, 'cause game.
Yeah. And yeah, it was. I don't really know what else to say about that. It's just kind of like I grant you the wishes, and then there's like a joke there, and that's it. But yeah, that'll. But there's. Probably have that on Granicor eventually. I'll ask them if like it's cool if I put them.
Yeah, there's just one line in there that was just very last minute, and we were like, oh, we don't know how to conclude this.
Oh yeah, where like you're like, I wish I was in the game, and then it's like you in golf, you're like, forgot my clubs.
Yeah.
And then that's just how it's gonna end. Yeah. And I'll do some voiceover later just to make it like seem like commercial, like infinite lives, infinite health, infinite fun. Game Genie, I don't know, something like that. I like the mid 2000s or like early 2000s Nintendo commercials where it sounds like the guy just doesn't give a shit. He's like, massive adventure, massive fun. Donkey Kong on Game Boy, get it on Game Boy or die or whatever. Yeah, you know, not that last part. But
Mario's Sunshine only on GameCube.
Mario's Sunshine only on Xbox. Xbox. Yeah, GameCube. Sprite. Yeah, that was good. What else did we do this month? We saw that Spider-Man movie. Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse.
That was really freaking good.
Do you even like superheroes that much?
Yeah, I go to see the Avengers movies every now and then.
But do you see like every Marvel movie?
I think the only ones I think it was more recently I was getting into them. There are some from before I've missed, and some I've missed in between, like Thor Ragnarok and things like that. So like if I were to see a movie that came out after that that's linked to it, because I was like, oh, Thor looks like, a little different in that, and I was like...
He's got like short hair, doesn't he?
Yeah. Like, and it happens because of like an instance in one of the other movies that I missed, or he's missing an eye, or someone's missing an eye, or someone can't walk anymore, and I'm like, yeah, I definitely missed something here, but I can kind of clue it together.
I think Thor is like the most boring superhero. He's just a dude with a beard and a hammer.
Brother, watch me nail pictures up.
I don't know. He's like, who's Thor? What kind of... Is that Greek?
He's a thunder god.
Is that Greek or Norse mythology? I don't want to say anything about Norse mythology, because apparently I don't know what Norse mythology is. Because I said
Dark Souls.
I thought Dark Souls was Norse mythology last year, and it turns out I was thinking of Darksiders, so I corrected that in the video, top 10 games of the year that I just put out, and I got so many people be like, oh, that's not Norse either, so I'm like, well, I thought the four riders of the Horsemen were Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I thought that was Norse mythology.
It's a big mess is what it is.
I don't know. I googled Darksiders Norse mythology, and I got articles being like, the Norse influence in these games, so there must be something Norse in there. I heard something about that at some point, and I don't know.
Leave the boy alone.
I don't know. Oh no, okay? I don't even know.
But the movie. That movie was phenomenal.
Which movie?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, is it Spider-Verse? I thought you were still talking about Thor or whatever, yeah.
The pacing of the comedy and the sad moments all being spaced out perfectly.
Yeah, they had a really good balance between like the emotional stuff and like the
the soundtrack, the ambience, the atmospheres,
and there is not a frame of that movie that is not entertaining just to look at. Like that is such a well animated film, and they said they're going to be making a sequel to it and a Spider-Man spinoff. Yeah, that's cool. Like definitely check that out. But yeah, that was like, and I see people like praising this thing nonstop, and it's like, well, it's not going to be that good, and it was. Yeah. And, like that movie is actually really freaking amazing.
Shave my beard off. I'm Miles Morales.
Yeah, if you had a little bit more of the. Got more.
Yeah, he got more fro than me.
You would look more like the Spider-Man PS4 Miles Morales.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different interpretations of him.
Speaking about Spider-Man 4, that's another good one. That's Spider-Man for PS4.
I was like, what's Spider-Man 4? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Spider-Man for PS4.
Yeah, did you get that?
My brother got it for Christmas. So once he's like done with his hype over it, he already beat all 3 DLCs.
So we must have the whole game finished then.
As well as the game. Okay. And I only knew, I think, like 3 things in that, which was Miles Morales.
He's not Spider-Man, but he is in the game.
And
in the Stanley game,
And as well as the Avengers building being in it.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was it, as well as some costumes here and there. But, like, he drops one of the biggest spoilers on me, and I'm like, you freaking wonky donkey.
Yeah, wonky donkey. What does that mean? Yeah, no, the ending of that game is crazy, so I really hope he doesn't spoil the ending of it, because that's what he said to you, because you told me what it was earlier. Yeah, that's a pretty big thing, but there's a couple of other really big things as well. Yeah. They're also really good surprises, but yeah, I think you like the game.
I'm hoping from all the positivity I've heard of it, and there's going to be a sequel, because just like swinging around in that game, I'm like, please let there be a sequel.
I think there will be a sequel. Yeah. They the ending...
Following Miles, probably.
The ending doesn't make it super obvious there will be a sequel, but the ending is like, yeah, they'll probably do a sequel. Yeah.
Well, with how fantastic it looks and how it plays out, just swinging around.
Yeah. But speaking of superhero games, have you played many superhero games in general?
I played a bit of Spider-Man 2, as well as...
I played that one at Robbie's house once.
God.
Because I remember everyone was like, yeah, this is the best superhero game ever made, and I played it and I was like, I don't think it was... I don't know. I guess it was good at the time.
I got my brother Batman Arkham City, I believe it was, for PS4.
That's the one everyone likes.
And I've been meaning to play that. It's on my shelf and I've just been eyeing it, but I played some of the Lego movie, or not the Lego movie, but the Lego video games in a sense.
Maybe they count.
Well, they involving superheroes, but it was a very small amount of games I played. Yeah. Most of them being either Spider-Man or Batman.
This superhero game I play the most of would be Infamous.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people forget that's a superhero game because it's not based on an existing superhero.
That is true.
But yeah, that is a superhero game. I remember when Infamous 1 came out, that was such a ridiculously amazing game, what you could do. Having superpowers and getting around the city. It's awesome.
I'm not sure if you've played this. It's probably one of the best superhero games. Super Mario.
I'm gonna kick your ass, Brady. Jesus. I thought you actually had something there. God. Oh, when I was drunk last night with Robbie... Or last night, 2 nights ago, New Year's night, we were playing Super Mario Brothers because I was just on the Switch, and we were freaking out because we realized how much that game pioneered. We're like, yeah, it's the first game with character physics and your movement. We're like, yeah, and then Robbie was like, check this out. Destructible environments. We're like, this is the first game with destructible environments. What the hell? And then we go to World 3, and it's nighttime. It goes, day-to-night cycles. We're like, oh my god, this game is amazing. We're like, I don't know, we woke up the next morning, we were wilding. We were wilding out of Mario.
I don't know if I would have been able to handle it. I don't know.
Alejandro just kind of sitting there being like, okay.
He was probably...
See, whenever I'm drunk, I just get ridiculously passionate about whatever I'm doing. It's Mario.
I'm very relaxed and calm. I don't get that wild.
Yeah, but I remember last year you're just kind of sitting there, and Robbie and I were just.
I was the Alejandro. Alejandro.
Yeah, Robbie's the same as me.
Yeah.
We're just like, wow, this is the coolest thing. Ah!
I just remember how sassy Robbie was getting with his mom.
Oh my god!
And then he'd be like, I'm sorry I'm coming off as a dick. And I'm just like, Robbie.
Robbie's on a walk and he's like, can you get the fuck out of here? I'm so sorry, Mom.
He's like, I don't mean it in a rude way. It's just, please get the fuck out of here.
She would just laugh and be like, yeah, you're drunk.
And she would just be like, uh-huh, all right, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just
there was a lot of that the New Year's night as well. Yeah.
And I'm sure if I was there with Alejandro, I
made some tweets when I was drunk. What a bad idea. I don't want to be on camera when I'm drunk ever, but that's out there. I got 1,000 likes. A lot of people saw those videos. It wasn't anything bad, but it's just I'm just being an idiot. It's you can tell my face is bright red. Did you see the tweet Robbie tweeted? I retweeted it. Where it's just a text message that says, "Please, James is very angry and drunk," and it's a picture of me smiling with a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Did you see that? Let me find it. I'll put it up on the screen right here.
Perfect.
But what we were doing, we were playing Smash Bros. And we did the Wombo combo.
Oh yeah.
And I went Wombo combo, and Robbie went that ain't Falco, and I was like, what does that ain't Falco actually mean? Because I don't know. So I was like, Nick would know. So we kept calling Nick over and over. He wouldn't pick up. And Robbie texts him like, we need to know what that ain't Falco means. And Nick must have been drinking because it's New Year's Eve. And he just goes, oh, I'll analyze it tomorrow and let you guys on the down low when I'm sober. And then he sends him this. James says he needs to know now. He is very angry and drunk. And it's just that picture. Because Robbie's like, hey, I need a picture of you drinking. I was like, okay. And that was did not match what he said at all. God, that was a good night. Felt really shitty in the morning. Yeah.
No.
Drink responsibly. Don't go to Shoppers at 5 in the morning and throw sausages at Burger King.
Fuck McDonald's!
Fuck McDonald's! Yeah, memories were flooding back. I was just so mad about last year they wouldn't let us in. Because there's supposedly 24 hours, but they wouldn't let us in to
as long as you got a car.
Because they say 24 hours, they really mean the drive-through is 24 hours, not the actual full-on restaurant. But yeah, it's annoying.
You know what pisses me off? They'll serve motorbikes.
Really?
Because people on motorbikes, right?
Yeah.
They gotta go through a drive-through.
What about a bicycle, though?
Yeah, really, okay, what's the difference? It's a bike.
It's
got wheels.
That's the gray area there. It's like,
Did I ever tell you at the time I went through the drive-through in an invisible car and I actually got served?
No, what?
This was when I first started dating Kai. We went to we were going down to McDonald's and apparently inside was closed.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll just hop up in my car. I went up. I was like, "Hey, can I get 2 McDoubles?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure. Pull on up."
Oh my god!
And then they already had the order started, and they were just like, I was like, still in the car, give me my food, and it was just like, "Here's the money. Have a good one."
Because when it was nighttime and I wanted food there, I've walked up to the drive-through, not in a car, and the speaker just doesn't come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess they must have a camera, and they're like, "Oh, it's just some dude." Just don't eat. Just ignore them. It's like, I want my McDonald's.
They should have a walkthrough. They
need a walkthrough. Yeah, have like a little conveyor belt to move people along. That'd be stupid. You just walk. Boy, that's not a walkthrough. That is a stand through.
Yeah, but it helps space people out.
I guess so. You like when you buy groceries, you put those spacers between yours, and you get that for the people.
Yeah. It's like family of 4, family of 2.
Oh my god.
1.
This is too elaborate for what this is.
Listen, man, you're looking at the innovator of the poop slide.
Oh my, we're not bringing up the poop slide again.
I just got some nails, so I'm gonna be pinning that to my wall. I have it framed and everything.
Oh, the
commissioned art that you have. So I'm gonna be.
We should probably, for context, Brady's stupid idea for a poop slide. We commissioned an artist in an Anime Next, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got something yucky.
I think
those things I ate are this third day in a row I ate something. I'm like yuck. Yeah. But anyway, Anime Next and commission an artist to draw you on your poop slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me
Because it's like a slide of the septic tank.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good.
And I was like, you get one of those inflatable donuts that you sit on, so your butt doesn't touch the slide when you go down.
For those that don't know, basically Brady has an idea for a slide where you can poop while you're sliding down.
Have fun while you're taking a shit.
You're fucked, man.
Hey, man,
why are you like this?
Why am I like this? I wonder who I hang out with all the time.
I have no right asking anyone that question.
Jesus.
Yeah. Fuck McDonald's. Why am I like this?
Oh, speaking about McDonald's. That right there.
What?
That.
This is not McDonald's.
Yeah, it is.
That's my silver. I'll put that up there. Yeah, I finally got my silver play button in the mail. Because when did I hit 100K? It was
that was just the middle of last month, was it?
Middle last month. Oh, it wasn't.
Or no, that was.
It was a while ago. It was.
No, it took a while for you to get it.
When did I put out the video where I'm like, "Hey, I got 100,000. Do the Q&A. Where is it? Let's slow that up.
That's great.
Because as I got it, and it was a couple of months, and I just never got, because you're supposed to get a notification on your dashboard with a link, and they give you a PIN code, and you go to the website, type in the code, and then type in your shipping information. But I never got that, so She Says from Boundary Break mentioned to me, is like, have you tried emailing this email? And I was like, no, and I did that, and they got back to me in less than a day, and they just had it shipped out in less than another day later.
Wow.
Yeah. The Q&A was in September. I think it was August, end of July or August. So yeah, it was half a year ago. Jeez, it was a while ago, man.
Yeah.
What am I at now? I think I'm almost at 160. I'm almost at 150. I'm at 147K right now. Yeah.
Dude, what am I at?
Still going up.
I think I'm at 200.
What on you? On your YouTube channel? You put YouTube poops on?
Yeah, my non-official YouTube channel.
I don't think anyone even knows you have one. Subscribe to YouTube's Brady's channel. You know what I meant. Have you like uploaded much to that recently? Because you used to keep doing like those Donkey Kong Country things.
Not really, but like it's.
Oh, you know what? You should upload a couple of
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, well, I did recent ones. It was the Smash Bros. Trailer. I was doing the Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I did with the Hose Hounds theme, which is like a Canadian cartoon.
Lots of people were doing those Smash Bros. Trailers were like... Because it's so weird they would release that with no music. It feels incomplete, but I guess then you could just... You could just add your own music, yeah. I'm guessing that thing must like actually air on TV.
I just recently reached 204 subscribers.
Alright.
I am the big guy.
Congratulations! You can get the blue play button.
Dude, if I could get a blue play button, I'd be set for life.
Yeah, set for life.
But it's like it's made out of cardboard.
Yeah, it's like they just paint a blue cardboard thing. It's like, here you go. Here's your...
this we put nail polish on it to make it glossy.
Did I ever tell you when they unveiled the new buttons and they were doing like the creators insider video showing them off, and all the comments were like, "Can you make a button for 1,000 subscribers? I think that'd give small channels a boost." How would that give you a boost? Getting a fucking plaque isn't going to give you more subscribers or notoriety. It's going to boost your fucking ego, maybe.
Yeah.
What do you... No, the point of this is it's not the point is you not get a plaque.
It's working towards.
You work towards something. You get a big achievement, and then you get something that marks that, so you can look at it and remember the work it took to get there. Yeah. Just getting one for not doing much isn't like no. What'd be the point in that? Yeah. Come on, guys. People just want... Because there's all these people, they don't care about the achievement, they just want the reward. It's not about the reward, it's what the reward means, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would just like...
I think what's rewarding is being able to do it every day,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Putting something out there, working for yourself.
Yeah. That's the reward.
Yeah, that's the reward at the end of the day.
You're completely right. Yeah. The reward is getting to the point when you can do it full time, and it's not a side thing anymore. Because like
I seen what you did, and that's what I want to aim towards. Yeah. Right now, I'm happy with working at EV Games. I don't know if I'm there permanently, but this is like the milestone for me right now. It's like, okay, I made it there. Now I can slowly work my way up to doing video games or doing whatever.
I'm really glad you're liking it at EB though, because like every time when you were at McDonald's, you hated it. And your Subway, you hate it. So how's it sounding? Do you think you're gonna end up there?
Well, everyone says they like me.
Okay.
So like everyone has said nothing but positive things.
When I worked at Toys R Us, I worked there seasonal, and they gave me they pulled the plug around the 15th of December. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're into January and you still have that job, it's pretty likely that you have a good chance of them keeping you. Honestly.
Yeah. So that's good. With whatever income tax I'm getting back, I'm putting that towards a PC, and then anything after that is going towards camera.
You've been talking about getting a good PC for like a while now.
Yeah,
it's a big investment.
The only reason why I don't have one right now is because when New Jersey came around, there was a lot of bills that needed to be paid, and like the car wasn't working, so I had to fucking throw money at that. Or there was a outstanding bill that needed to get
saving up for stuff is hard because stuff just comes up and is like, oh.
Let's deduct 400 from that. I'm like, okay.
That's happened to me a lot, you know.
And so
expenses, man.
It was like the last week before we were going off, I just reached the 1,000 that I want to bring with me. Yeah. Which was converted into US 1,000, mind you. So I had to do 1,300 in Canadian money. So I was just like, okay, here we go. Whew. Yeah. But like, it felt good. It felt good to finally reach that and be able to use that money towards it. Yeah. But I wish my $1,000 of income that I got back, I could have put that towards the PC.
Yeah, I can't wait till we go to Toronto this year.
I'm excited.
We want to see if we can go to Con Bravo.
Yeah,
it's like I want to go to another convention, like because I just hate going to local conventions because it's the same. I've gone to the same thing. Every year.
HalCon was not that bad. It was interesting.
Well, they had the new building.
It was the new building.
Yeah.
It was a bit unorganized at the start, but
I think it's like there's no one at HalCon that I care about. Like I'm not gonna see like
usually just Star Trek.
I'm not
Star Trek or like
Star
Lord
Trek
of the Rings,
stuff,
and I'm
not gonna see like other content creators there. Like, I go to Con Bravo. I know, like, Antu goes there. I know Relax goes there. I could, like, see them in person for once. Just say hi, and that'd be really cool. You know?
Well as friends that are...
Yeah, like Mark and Michael. We could see them there as well. You know?
And... Like I said, I said to Mark before, I was like, man, I feel bad that I didn't stop in to see you when we were in Detroit.
When we were in Detroit making the transfer, Mark was also in that area, so we'd stop by the airport, and then I got to see him in person for the first time, just for like an hour. That was like awesome.
Yeah. But I stayed with our luggage mainly because I didn't want to go through customs again because I already had a rough time going into the U.S. where I was set for special screening, and then on the way out through Philadelphia, the guy got hard with me because I was like, "Am I good to go? Do you want me to go through again?"
And he goes like, "I
don't know. Are you good?" And I was like, "That's what I'm asking you, dude. I want to know if you're doing your job right."
It's like we don't know. We've never flown before. We don't know what we're doing.
I'm trying to be a polite Canadian.
Come on, man. And I remember when I went back through customs after hanging out with Mark, the guy gave me a hard time. He was like, all right, empty your pocket. So I did. And I forgot there was headphones in my back pocket. Yeah. And I went through and I set the thing off and and I'm like, oh, my headphone. And he goes, yeah, that's why I said empty your pockets, bud. And I'm like, well, I thought I did. Obviously. Yeah. God, people have like
this complex as
people
well
who work at airports are just assholes from our... Well, I guess it's one experience. But the thing about going to Con Bravo, it won't be international, and that is so much easier to do.
The thing is that I don't want to say it's like because they're all assholes. I get like taking your job seriously, this and that, but like a slip of the thing, I had a nickel in like one of my pockets I didn't know about. Like, my bad.
Zero tolerance for even the slightest of even the most understandable of like error. You know, it's just, man, I hate flying so much.
Next time we fly to New Jersey, we're going one flight and that's it. I don't care how expensive the ticket is. I will pay it. Yeah.
Time is money.
Yeah.
You know. So in the end, it's probably worth it.
I'm tired of losing my hearing and having to stay up for 7 hours.
Yeah, you did not have a good time on the plane at all because those.
And then once we finally got into Philadelphia, the ride right to Jackson's and Silver's, I was out most of it. I was just like, and then I woke up. We went into a grocery store. Yeah. And I bought a cake, but like. I had like a stain of drool because I was just out. I was just like this. That. And I was like, man, shit's all wet.
Do you remember when we went to the way back and I was like so tired and we were in the Toronto airport waiting for a flight back to Halifax, and I woke up like, where's Jackson? And
where's Andrew?
Like, I was like, you're like, they're back in New Jersey. Yeah. We're in Canada. I was like. Because I must have been having a dream about that we were just like back in there hanging out, and I woke up, I was so disoriented. It was weird.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. We would walk around, and then James would be like out for like about a half hour. I would leave the luggage, and I would just kind of like walk up and down the hall because
that's one thing about
no sense of me falling asleep.
That's one thing about flying is that you get like a million stories of stupid shit that happened during it. So maybe when we fly to Toronto,
I'll watch people making a mixtape. I'll watch people vlogging.
There's that fucking stupid asshole be like, hey, I just landed in Toronto, and I just wanted to
I think my flight's gonna be held over, but I'm gonna be I'll make sure to keep you guys updated, and I'll see you then. And then he just goes.
I just wanted to go push him over, like, while he's live streaming. Like, how funny would that be? I wouldn't do that. That'd be
biggest prank.
But like, be like, are you going like, what is it, Nitro Rad? Anyway.
But it was like, the last like hours we had. It was like, oh yeah, our flight got delayed, and I was just.
We were sitting there for so long, and I was like. Nodding off in front of that iPad on the wall with that casino app advertisement on loop, and I remember just like, chips. That on loop, and I was like,
as well as that old lady that kept like making these god awful sounds. Do you remember that?
I don't know if I do.
She was like,
yes,
and I would just be like, since I'm already tired and I cannot compose myself as it is, I'm just there going like this, and her husband's like looking around like.
Yeah. Like, she sounded like a demon from hell.
Like,
oh my god.
And then we finally got on the plane, and then you're like, like, Brady, we landed. I go.
Yeah, you're
like I didn't have enough in my stamina gauge.
Like that was weird. Like you woke up, looked at me like wide-eyed, and immediately went back to sleep and started snoring. I thought you were joking around, but I told you that later, and you didn't remember it happening. It was like, what just happened?
Yeah, no, like my energy was gone. Like 70 hours was not good.
It's like in Breath of the Wild, and try to sprint again, but you don't have enough stamina left. Yeah.
Or Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when he's running, he's like.
I haven't played 15 in so long.
Speaking of playing, what games have you been playing recently?
I got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze for Christmas.
How are you liking it?
It's really good. I like it a lot. I didn't get like crazy far in it. I think I got to the 4th world.
Yeah.
The bosses in that game are really hard. But I mean, they were pretty hard in DK Country Returns because I really liked that one where that was brand new. I just did like that baboon monkey boss who like clones himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty difficult. I haven't been playing as funky. I'm just doing the classic DK mode. You know, I think it's cool, like the different partners with Dixie and Cranky. You know, that's
2 players pretty cool.
Well, the thing is, I played this game before on Wii U, only on 2-player, and I thought it just kind of. I don't know, I didn't feel good. I didn't like it at all in 2-player. I feel like the aim wasn't there. It's like, this is a level, it's like, yeah, you can do this, this, and that, but it's like, if you have 2 people, I feel the flow just kind of breaks, if that makes sense. I don't really, I don't know.
I don't know, I like it.
I wish the 2-player mode was like DK Country's, on Super Nintendo's 2-player mode, where you take turns going through
and then you could,
that's kind of what I would rather, but that's me.
I like, Are you able to just play as like Diddy Kong and them like by themselves?
No, it's just your Donkey Kong.
Because I know there are certain levels that you're able to do that later on.
Okay.
Which I wish they could go and do.
Yeah, I don't know if you could do that in DK Country Returns on Wii.
I just love to do like a cranky only run through a level
Cranky only. Speaking of like Donkey Kong, Retro made that game.
Yeah.
Because they made Metro Prime 1, 2, and 3. Then they made Donkey Kong Country Returns 1 and 2. And then they're like, they have the new unannounced project. Everyone's speculating like, what could it be? It's just gonna be another fucking Donkey Kong game. Yeah. Duh.
I want K. Rool.
What are you?
Bring K. Rool back.
It was so weird. It struck me so weirdly that game came out. DK Country Returns, the big return of Donkey Kong Country.
And K. Rool was nowhere to be seen.
In it. The Kremlings weren't in it, and I think isn't it because K. Rool was not a Japanese-made character. He was made by Rare.
Retro just me putting it out like this. I feel like Retro just didn't want to be known as the guys who brought back series with the same old. They were just like, okay, we're gonna take something and make it like fresher because we're getting tired of this old crock. And then they were like,
maybe
no. Like, bring K. Rool back. I don't want these tiki dudes. Like, they were cool at the start, but like...
I think that is it. No? They're just trying to get away from that, make it their own thing, but it's like, I don't know, it's just... It would be like making a new Mario without Bowser.
Yeah.
It's just this weird,
yeah.
man.
You can't have Bowser without Mario. You can't have friggin' Bowser Jr. without Baby Mario or Yoshi, like...
Speaking of Mario characters like that, like... I was thinking about recently how, like, Odyssey brought back Pauline and stuff, and I was just thinking, like, why don't new Mario games, like, just have all these Mario characters? There's so many Mario characters you only see in, like, the sports games and stuff.
It's all about
relevance. When are we going to see Wario as a part of a new Mario game?
Yeah.
Like, not even, like, the 64 DS remake. I mean, like, imagine a chapter in a Mario game where, like, Wario's, like, a mini-boss or a villain, and he has, like, a little subplot where it's like, I'm taking all the coins.
Think about it like this. Like, if there is, like, a Mario Odyssey style thing, think about them like Moneybags from Spyro. Yeah. Be like, oh, you gotta pay me some coins to get past here.
Something like that. Yeah. Like, and it was like even freaking Luigi wasn't in those games until Galaxy. Yeah. Yeah. Like how nuts is that? But
I don't know.
I don't know. I think, but on the other hand, using these characters so sparingly, it does make it pretty magical when they bring them back. Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, even seeing, like, Pauline be added to Mario Tennis Aces, I was like, oh, dude, that's sick.
That was cool.
Bring her into Mario Kart now.
Well, see, the thing about, like, the Mario sports games, they just reuse the models they have available from those Mario games at the time. You know, like, that's why I had Petey Piranha and Gooper Blooper and, like, the GameCube ones. As in, like, Mario Tennis Aces, they have, like, we have a Spike model from Mario 3D World.
As well as Party.
And we have the Charging Chucks models. So, wait, are Charging Chucks in that game? I don't think so.
Not?
No, they're not.
in that one, I don't think.
But anyway, they had like the Cappy and the Pauline model. Wait, is Cappy playable?
What for
Mario Tennis Aces?
I don't think.
Well, I'm big stupid idiot James. I don't know. But they had the Pauline.
Yeah,
model,
but it's all about like relevant models and stuff and characters. I still don't know why EGAD hasn't been put in a Mario Kart game.
Wasn't he going to be playable on like DS or something? And then
might have been, and then they put Rob.
Yeah, they put Rob instead.
Yeah.
Rob is like, I don't know.
That was the weirdest add-on.
Yeah.
I mean, cool, but like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy how like Rob is actually one of the oldest characters in Smash Bros. Like the two oldest are Game & Watch and Pac-Man. And Rob is like amongst them because I think Gyromite came out like in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
And like the earliest characters in that game are from like 1980, which is Pac-Man and Game & Watch. Then I think 1981 was Donkey Kong and Mario. But yeah, after that it's just like, because NES I think was like 1984, 1983 around then. That's when we started seeing like Zelda characters. Did you know Kirby made his debut in the 90s?
Yeah.
Like on Game Boy. And then, like, Kirby's Adventure was on the NES in, like, 93. Like, way after the Super Nintendo was out. That's so weird. What is with them making Kirby games on consoles so late? Because, like, Kirby's Dream Land 3 came out on Super Nintendo when the N64 was out.
Yeah, that was 96?
98.
98.
97
I know.
What
was it? Kirby Superstar came out in
95, maybe?
95.
I don't know.
95 or 4, maybe?
Something like that. I'm probably getting these dates wrong. I just want to look them up just to... But it's like, what is with Kirby games coming out so late?
I don't know.
Kirby's Adventure. Kirby's Adventure was 93. Like, 3... When did SNES come out? Super Nintendo.
92? 91.
Entertainment. Just give me a Wikipedia article.
Was it the 90?
1991 in North America, so like 2 years after the SNES came out, and a Kirby Superstar.
That was 90.
96.
96. Oh, jeez.
And the N64, I'm pretty sure was 95.
That game's older than me.
Yeah, it is. It's older. It's it's not older than me though. I'm not. I was born 94.
Yeah. So
you were born 96.
I'm 2 years younger than you.
Yeah.
So.
It's just a couple months older than you.
Yeah.
N64 was 1996.
And I love it. I love that game.
So it came out the same year as the N64, but Dreamland 3, Kirby's
Atomic
Dreamland
Blue
3.
Nintendo 64 system.
Yeah, they had like that's what the
My friend has one of those.
Yeah.
He has one of those, but the power button is jammed, and I'm like,
sucks.
all you gotta do is take it apart and clean it.
Some of those are 97 was Dreamland 3, so 96, like a year after the N64 was out. It's like, what's with Kirby games releasing so late on? Anyway, yeah, some of those Atomic consoles are worth a lot of money. I think like the green one, like it's like Atomic Jungle Green or something. It's worth like a crazy amount. I've always just had the normal. I just got the normal pack that came with a gray controller and the Atomic purple controller.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss those C3 controllers, but
Yeah, you were saying games you've been playing.
We got off topic.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Smash Bros.
Donkey Kong.
Smash Bros. What's Smash Bros? We've been
playing Smash Bros. All.
I beat World of Light.
Yeah. I haven't because I've been just fighting people.
Found out there's a glitch. If you give Olimar the Akuma Spirit, his side air is just does like 150 damage. So I beat the last boss in like 12 hits.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Once I realized that I could just beat every spirit in one hit. Yeah, just destroy the game.
Wild. I've been playing Katamari. I've been playing Pokemon. I've been playing a lot of games. I've been like going between Katamari, Pokemon, Smash Bros, as well as Mega Man.
I checked my playtime. I have 75 hours on Smash.
Yeah.
Most of that must be leaving it on, but holy shit, I didn't think I played it that much. Mm-hmm. But I guess like every time I got friends over, we now have a go-to multiplayer game. Yeah. So a lot of it is that too. And also I've been playing
as well as just even playing it online.
Playing online with friends. I'm like this is the first Smash I've got a lot of mileage out of the online. Yeah. Yeah. What else have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild lately because I kind of want to get into it. So I got the DLC. I've just been doing the DLCs. Yeah. It's a lot of fun going back to that thing. That is the game where the more time passes, the more I like it. Because when it first came out, I had such a hard time figuring out how to do things. Because the whole thing about Breath of the Wild is there's like a million different ways things can interact with each other. And I just couldn't figure any of it out. So I was just doing like the basic, easy, like, I'm just gonna go up to these guys and hit them, and it's like really difficult.
Yeah.
And I know there's kind of, and I could sometimes kind of find a maybe different way to like take out an enemy camp, but like it wasn't until I watched other people online play it, I'm like, oh, those what those Octorok balloons are for, stuff like that. And now I find that I like the game a lot more because I kind of know way more things you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else have I been playing?
Been playing To the Top, been playing Rec Room,
You've been playing VR, talked about that.
Astrobot, things like that. I've been playing a lot more games than how you would usually be. Picked up Blue Dragon. As well as the Dreamcast collection.
You got it for like $7 at eBay.
Yeah, and I got the Dreamcast collection.
Yeah.
On 360.
It comes with Crazy Taxi, Space Channel 5,
and
Sonic Adventure,
and in the Bass.
Sega Bass Fishing. I don't know anyone who's like ever actually really played much of that. Oh, Jackson. Yeah, Jackson loves that game actually. Yeah.
He likes fishing games.
Yeah, fishing games are fun.
Yeah.
I'm more of a this is gonna be weird, but I love billiards games.
Yeah.
Anytime a game is a billiards mini game, I will spend like 3 hours just playing that.
Well, we were playing the Ape Escape.
Yeah, or the Monkey Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ape Escape.
The Super Monkey Ball. I've played so much the Super Monkey Ball billiards. When I found out there was pool in Yakuza 5, I ended up like playing it for like 3 hours. Yeah.
Oh, pool's good. I love playing pool in real life.
I love pool.
I like bowling and pool.
I'm a billiards expert and a bicycle enthusiast.
When are we getting the pool VR game?
There are pool VR games.
But I've been told that they're...
I hear they're kind of clunky. There is a game called Sports Bar VR that comes with pool, darts, and I think beer pong or something, and it looks kind of cruddy, but we should see if it's on sale.
Yeah.
Because if it's like $10 or less, we should try that. Because I want to get some multiplayer VR stuff for us to play together. Yeah, now that we both got a VR. You gotta get Killing Floor.
Gonna be playing with that with the lights on.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter if the lights are on or off because you.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be having to play it with the lights on, the doors locked, and a real gun by me.
You just have a little night light inside the visor for
Yeah.
You. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think that's all we really got to say.
Yeah, we've kind of went through the gist of what we usually do.
Hit the hour mark so we can kind of end it whenever we want. Unless there's anything you wanted to say, or anything I want to say, or anything to say to you. Hey, I got a Majora's Mask.
Yeah, you got that big.
Yeah, let's just check that out.
Look at that. James.
Check that out. Look how big that is.
James, I'm going to break it.
No, what are you, Brady? No! No! Ah! Anyway, they're just magnetic. They just go on like that. That's something I wanted for a long freaking time. It's a first for a figure statue. And the thing is, I've been considering getting it for like over a year now, or almost a year now. Come on, sit back down. Don't get your fingerprints all over it. I gotta wipe it down.
It's so nice.
But it wasn't until like I did the Halloween marathon that did really well. I earned a lot more than I usually did. So first thing I did with that money, I bought Christmas gifts for all my friends and family. Second thing I did with that money, paid off one of my student loans. I still had a little bit left over, and I'm like, I'm just gonna blow it on that thing. So I kind of got myself a Christmas present. It's amazing though. Because Majora's Mask is like my favorite game of all time. If not, maybe my second favorite game of all time. It's either that or Pikmin 2. I kind of flip and flop between the two, but yeah, yeah.
I ever tell you I made a Majora's Mask out of a Pizza Hut box growing up as a kid?
I think you did actually.
Yeah.
Because I had that crappy wooden one that I made that I gave to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you brought it up when I showed you that.
Yeah, back in elementary school, I used to really like Majora's Mask, and I was like, one day we had a cardboard box for pizza, and I was just like,
so you played
I'm taking the top.
You played in elementary?
Yeah.
I never played it till junior high.
Because
the way, well, I'll say after.
Because what I would do is I had it on the GameCube, right? And
yeah.
So
right.
I played it through the collector's edition.
Yeah.
So playing it on that, I was like, man, that mask is cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a pizza box cardboard cutout.
When I first saw that thing when I was a kid, I think it was in Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, why is it a heart? That's stupid.
Why is it a heart?
It's like I always forget it's a heart shape at this point because it's just so. That's gotta be like one of the most iconic faces or iconic like logos or iconic like things to me at least.
Very outstanding.
So, yeah, it's like there's nothing that looks like that. It looks quite exactly like it. But
closest you could probably get is Twilight Princess,
yeah.
but that's Zelda related, right?
Yeah,
So.
but what I was going to say is the first time I played Majora's Mask was in junior high school. Because I was huge into the Zelda series, and it always occurred to me, I never played Majora's Mask because I heard it was like the one nobody liked. But there's a point in time where I'm thinking like, 3D Zelda is like my favorite thing right now. There's one I haven't played. What's wrong with me? Just do it. And I was thinking about getting it, and I like this is back when you're in middle school. You never see money except for birthdays, and it's like I don't know.
Birthdays, Christmas, and allowance.
Only place I knew where to get games was pawn shops. I didn't know about the last game store. That was a used game store, and I didn't know about flea markets either. But my friend Aaron did, and my friend Aaron at the time, I lent him Paper Mario, and he sold his N64 and didn't realize he still had my copy of Paper Mario and sold it with his N64. So to make it up to me, he bought me a copy of Majora's Mask from the last game store because he knew I really wanted that. And honestly, you know, I like Majora's Mask more than Paper Mario. I'd rather have that. But it happened to be a not-for-resale cartridge. This thing is worth, like, way more than the normal cartridge. This was worth, like, maybe $100 bucks. Basically, it has the full game. It even says on the front, not for resale. It doesn't have the holographic cover. Basically, that would be the cartridge you would see in the slot at, like, the Walmart, just to play.
Yeah, the Walmart displays.
And then they were supposed to, like, throw them out, or whatever. But, like, of course...
Throw them out.
No one's going to throw it out. I didn't focus that right. I'm out of focus now. Let me do that. Because you're in focus, but then I'm not in focus. That's good enough. I can't even tell. Yeah, there's a random story about how I first played Majora's Mask. Yeah, and I freaking loved it because I remember everyone was like complaining about the 3-day thing, and it wasn't long before I'm like,
that's pretty badass. Though.
You can it's not like a people are like I hate the time limit, but it's like firstly if you just play the Song of Time backwards, which the Scarecrow teaches you, you have so much time.
Yeah.
Secondly, it's like, well, I think another thing is I was already pretty good at time management because I was a huge Pikmin fan, and that game teaches you time management like a motherfucker. But yeah, I liked it. It was just my favorite Zelda game because it was just so different and like ambitious and like the whole cafe side quest or cafe or however you pronounce his name, like that whole thing, and it was just like. This is like a world on loop, and you kind of realize how it all connects, and to make the side quests around, I thought was the coolest thing I've ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
World's a big puzzle, man.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, that's Majora's Mask, one of my favorite games ever. What about you?
I like it a lot.
All right. So yeah. Oh,
I got Smash Bros banners.
Oh, from EB.
Yeah, because work was throwing them out, and I was just like, I'm gonna make them as posters. Like I'll just hang it up in my wall.
Is it like what is it? What artwork is it?
It basically shows a bunch of characters like the cover art, and then it shows like more fighters, more so and so Super Smash Bros. Release date.
So it's just like
only on Nintendo Switch. But
so it's just this artwork.
But it's this. Like this, like it's.
So the characters are like rearranged to be like more widely spaced out.
It's widely spaced out. I'll take like a full expanded.
You can have room for that thing.
I'll make room for it. There's usually like if I don't have room for it, I usually will just put it over something that I'm least caring about.
Okay, right on.
Older posters.
Yeah, you gotta take a picture of that when you get home because I want to see that.
Because
awesome.
And I also got the PlayStation 1 Classic display, little mini display.
Oh yeah.
Because if these are getting thrown out, like people are gonna go dumpster diving anyways.
Nick would do the same thing. Yeah. He has the big Final Fantasy 15 cutout in his bedroom.
I was saying to one of my friends, I was like, Kingdom Hearts apparently, they're known for the big cardboard cutouts.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, one of my friends was in there buying me a gift, and they seen it behind the desk. And I was like, well, looks like I'm gonna have to be working the day it gets thrown out.
When does Kingdom Hearts 3 come out?
February. January of this year?
Well, no one's gonna buy it because on the same day they're releasing Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy for the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One.
I'm actually picking it up. I'm picking it up for Switch.
Yeah.
I've been interested in that.
That is a good. I think you'd like the game a lot. That's a good ass game. That remaster comes out the same day as Kingdom Hearts. What a bad move. Like same with Katamari releasing it on the day of Smash. But because I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I'm not interested in that series. But I'm going there that day to pick up Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
People are like, we're here for Kingdom Hearts, and then man, I'm still waiting for Sora in Smash Bros.
Sora's not gonna be in Smash.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, he could. He could. Anyone could be in Smash. But I mean, that's a discussion for another day. Hey, I hope we get a Nintendo Direct soon. I want to see see gameplay of that new Animal Crossing game, and I want to see gameplay of Metro Prime 4. I need to know what those games are going to look like. Animal Crossing is supposed to come out this year, is what they said. I hope that happens. I like Animal Crossing a lot. What was that?
I don't know.
Is that supposed to be like Animal Crossing music?
Maybe. I don't know. I zoned out for a second.
Well, speaking of zone out, hey.
In the zone!
Is this the end of the podcast? Are we ending it here?
Are we ending it here?
I think I ran out of things to say.
I ran out of things here.
It happened twice already. Yeah. Then we're like, oh wait, then more things come out. But I think I ran out of dialogue. All right, so yeah, that's the podcast. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a happy New Year.
Check out this shirt. This shirt's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good shirt. Long jumping up the stairs backwards. Kevin made that shirt.
Woo!
Yeah. Later, guys.
Have a good one.